16 arrested as hundreds of Trump supporters and counter-protesters clash at Berkeley rally. Hundreds of pro-Trump demonstrators and counter-protesters clashed Saturday at a Patriots' Day rally in Berkeley, the third time the two groups engaged in violent confrontations on city streets in recent months. Fistfights broke out near Martin Luther King Jr. Civic Center Park, where Trump supporters had scheduled a rally. Fireworks and smoke bombs were thrown into the crowd, and a few demonstrators were doused with pepper spray. Both groups threw rocks and sticks at each other and used a large trash bin as a battering ram as the crowd moved around the perimeter of the park. One bank boarded up its ATM machines before the rally as a precaution. 16 people were arrested, said Officer Jennifer Coates of the Berkeley Police Department. 9 people were injured, with 6 taken to a hospital for treatment, including one stabbing victim, she said. About 250 police officers were deployed to the scene by mid-afternoon after officials sought assistance from the neighboring Oakland Police Department. Stuart Rhodes, founder of the citizen militia group known as the Oath Keepers, said he came from Montana with about 50 others to protect Trump supporters. They were joined by bikers and others who vowed to fight members of an anti-fascist group if they crossed police barricades. "I don't mind hitting the counter-demonstrators, whom he called neo-Nazis," Rhodes said. "In fact, I would kind of enjoy it." But Rhodes credited Berkeley police for new tactics that mostly kept the two sides apart and our side chilled and relaxed, though sporadic fights broke out among both groups throughout the morning and afternoon. "It's getting sporty," said Oath Keeper John Kariman, 59, who is from Missouri and was among the group's security leaders. A.J. Alegria, 31, of Sacramento said he also came to Berkeley to help defend Trump supporters. He said he pursued a counter-demonstrator down a side street and found himself surrounded by a dozen protesters in black masks who he said attacked him with sticks and pepper spray. "These people create violence all the time, somebody has to stand up to them," said Alegria, who was injured in the fight and treated by Trump supporters who bandaged his head, washed off the pepper spray and gave him encouragement, saying, "You've earned your stripes, brother." Alegria wasn't the only one injured. "Stand up, America! Stand up!" shouted another Trump supporter in the middle of Center Street with a bandage on his head and streaks of blood on a sign that read "Stop Liberal Intolerance." Brenna Lundy, 28, said she drove from San Francisco to attend what she thought was an organizing event against the alt-right. As the violence unfolded, she stayed and attempted to talk to some of the people shouting insults at her. "So I genuinely wanted to talk. I am trying to talk to you," Lundy said to a woman screaming at her that Obama hates blacks. Another woman from the pro-Trump side came up to Lundy and, putting a hand to her ear, said, "Ask her why she hates white people." Lundy looked confused. She gave up and turned away. "This is more of a riot," she said. Meanwhile, giving a speech at a well-secured end of the park, alt-right blogger Lauren Southern railed against societal change, Kim Kardashian, and the media. She called on members of her movement to realize Trump is only a foot in the door. "We must become like them, subversive," she said of her opponents. The rally, one of many being held across the country, is sponsored by the pro-Trump group Liberty Revival Alliance and was originally scheduled for noon to 4 p.m. in Martin Luther King Jr. Civic Center Park. A regularly scheduled farmers market, which is usually held adjacent to the park, was cancelled as a precaution. A single vendor showed up Saturday to sell organic produce. "Rain or shine or fascism, we will be here," said a young woman operating the cash register. The unrest underscores the heightened political tensions that have taken hold since President Trump took office in January. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe and we will see you soon.